Oh, the sun decided to come out. It rained most of the morning. We're at the Pine Grove boat launch in Pulaski. We're gonna try to knock a couple trails out today. Today's trail is going to be Pine Grove Trail, 1.2 miles. This trail starts off at the Pine Grove boat launch and goes to the main park. Selkirk Shore State Park is the main park, by the way. We're at the Pine Grove boat launch end. And it's 1.2 miles. Here we go. Today is November 11th. Veterans Day, I think it is. The park is officially open for hunting. You will see that shortly. There's your trail markers. That's what it looks like. But on this side, you got a beautiful view of the Salmon River. A front just went through. Actually, you can kind of still see the clouds over there. So the wind got up to like 20 miles an hour and it poured much of the morning, but now it's passed. So this is a place I've been before, so I know what trails to hike that are not flooded out. So this is one of them. So we'll get a couple hikes done today at least. Work schedule's all screwed up still. It's work. People at work know what I'm talking about. Still got some fall foliage over there. Not much though. Wish I would have gotten more fall foliage, but when it rains every day. This is probably the best beautiful spot on the trail. It's the Pine Grove part. You got this nice dense forest over here, which is usually got some wildlife in it. And then you got this view over here. And the trail runs right along the Salmon River. But if you want a longer hike, if you want to hike the full 1.2 miles, which I'm hiking today, to connect to other trails, oh, I'll stop right here. Gotta show you something as I'm done talking. So I'm gonna take the trail all the way to the main Selkirk Shores Park, State Park, and connect to a couple more trails, and then back over here. But I will not be coming the same route. I just wanted to show you where we are in proximity to the Salmon River Bridge when you come through Port Ontario. That's the Port Ontario Bridge for Route 3, the one with the stoplight. Port Ontario is right there. That's where we are, in proximity to that. Yeah, so this probably half a mile trail along the Salmon River is probably the best view on this trail. But if you want longer hikes, you could hike into the state park itself, which is how I got to the Snowmobile Trail, 52C and all that. This is the only part of the trail with two benches. This is one of the two benches they put in. Here's the view you'll get it sitting at the bench. Again, you can see the weather front moving out. Not a cloud in the sky until there. love to sit here all day, but got a lot to edit after I'm done filming. Got too many projects on the table. That's why they're always a month, 2, 3, 4 months behind. Between job and shooting video while I can. It's a beautiful view right there. Almost walked right by that view. Yeah, so after the first week in October, sunlight's a welcomed thing. Because it's a rarity this time of year. It's usually around this time of year it turns white. So that hasn't happened yet. So, which is why it's a rush to get a lot of my hiking done now. Before everything turns white and cold. Here's your other seat. Oh, the sun's right in your eyes, sorry. That's the view I was looking for right there. Here's the view from the bench. And when I did the 52C trail hike from this bench, you can see the break wall. The dark blue is Lake Ontario, obviously with the waves now that I see them. You see that pretty high. As I said, it was pretty windy this morning. That's Lake Ontario, the wavy part, and obviously the Salmon River. It's on the side of the rock wall, the break wall, and that's the view from the chair. There's your trail marker in the tree. And this is the Acorn Trail. Selkirk Shores State Park in Pulaski, New York. We're on the Pine Grove end, headed toward the state park. I'm just coming off a cold, so my voice isn't sounding the best, so yeah, that's why. Now, back when I worked here, this was not a trail. This used to be a little... Now the sun's getting annoying. This used to be an access road, and this used to be a fisherman parking spot right in here. But they took all that out and made a nice little trail here. But this trail wasn't here a few years ago. It's one of their newer trails, and I'm glad it happened because that's a beautiful view. And that's what these trees were all cut up for. So these trees were down, then the trail came through. Again, I'd like to admire the view, but got a lot to do today, so I'm planning on stopping at Santa Ana Beach State Park. Haven't been there a few years, so yeah, I got a lot of visits today. Well, the weather's nice. Whoa. Almost yeah, almost whacked my head on that tree branch back there. A nice little view. You have the Port Ontario bridge is right there, below the water tower. State Route 3 across the Salmon River is the Port Ontario Bridge. Okay, for those that are hunters and curious about hunting here, I've mentioned it on a couple videos about hunter parking. Well, that's opened up for the season now. We're gonna walk into one of those spots. Nobody's here hunting yet, but hunting's not officially open, so. This is Pine Grove Road we're crossing right now. And this is what you got. Hunter parking area. This is the sign. And you can park right in here and hike into here. So, attention, Selkirk Shore State Park hunting. 11/20 to 12/12/2021. Deer archery only. Permits available at the park office. Only in designated hunting areas. Crossbows are not allowed. No firearms of any kind. All other DC rules and regulations apply. And that's your hunting parking area. This is part of that 52C Snowmobile Trail that we did a couple weeks ago. You can park your hunting, you park here and then walk in, just like at the other gate. Same thing. I think there's 4 designated hunting parking spots. There's 2 on the Pine Grove Road, 1 State Route 3, and the one inside the park here, the old maintenance road. I'm pretty sure I mentioned both the ones on the State Route 3 and maintenance road on the 52C trail hike, which we are on right now. So we're on the Acorn Trail. And 52C. So this is part of the video you've seen before, but we will branch off it. So, that being said, I guess it's a good time to pause you. Alright, we remember this spot. This is a junction here. Snowmobile Trail 52C, and we went that way last time we were here. Here's the trail marker map. I'll get to that in a minute. Acorn Trail heads that way, where it says snowmobile on ski trails. Red Fox goes this way. We'll do that some other time. That's gonna be kind of wet today. So my trail is to go into the state park, shoot across on, here I'll show you what I'm doing today. So you'll see some more videos, but won't be on the same video. Ow, I didn't realize that was metal again. For the second time. So we started off here at the Pine Grove. So we're hiking, we crossed Pine Grove here, and here we are right now. So we're going to continue into the park on the Acorn, connect this trail here over to the main part, and then this will loop all the way back around, and then we'll take the road. This is the main road. Our video will end here, but I'll walk the road back to the car. So it'll be like a loop hike. What's this one here? Well, I guess we'll find out when we get there. So that's today's agenda. Let me get some thinking here, and I'll get back on you here shortly when I... Alright, so here we are at our intersection. It's going to be the Frog Pond Trail and Lakeshore Trail are the next 2 trails after this one. So that noise you hear is actually Lake Ontario raging. Crack Pond? Oh yeah. Red Fox Trail. And we're gonna continue straight. Okay, here we go. This is one of two main hiking trails, is this trail here. You can see the old trail markers. I last worked for the state in 2012 at this park in St. John Beach. Then the hospital visit happened, so that kind of kicked me out of parks. Anyway, so that's another story. For those that follow the channel, it's all on YouTube. So they've made some changes since I was last year, because the trail used to come out over here, but they extended it or something. I'll show you where the Red Fox Trail used to come out to this trail. This is pretty much a straight hike all the way down to the main park anyway, so, but you see a lot more animal activity here too, so right here. Another key factor to point out, the trail used to come out here, the Red Fox, and this was the trail entrance, and they'd pile the bridge. And the key indication of where that used to come out, the old handwritten tag, trail to Pine Grove, is what that used to say. Used to. Still kinda. It used to be trail to Pine Grove. So that's that. Explains that right there. So to go to Pine Grove Boat Launch, you'd go that way. And again, the trail used to come out here. That's no longer a trail. So, that being said, we're heading toward the park. Not much to see. Ow. Not much to see on this part of the trail, so if I see anything exciting, it's just a straight walk through the woods with sun blinding you, so just turn it back on if I see something interesting. Another crooked tree right there. Again, it still baffles me how stuff grows like that. And how it still lives. I mean, if I grew like that, there would be something seriously wrong with me. Wait, you're saying there ain't now? You had to add that, didn't you? Oh yeah. Okay, we got our next trail junction up here. The Buck Alley Trail comes across our Acorn Trail. This is... Hang on a minute. Turn slightly here. This is hilarious. You want to see how windy it was last night? And how hard it rained. That sign must have been wet when that leaf splattered on there. Yeah, splattered. That ain't purposely done. That's leaf splattered all over things because it rained so hard, so much, and was so windy. You know how it's like, you get wet paper and it sticks to everything? That's how hard and that's how fierce it was this morning. But now, back to our signpost. So, yeah, good old school markers. Meets new school markers. Anyway, Buck Alley Trail starts here, and that connects you over to the Red Fox Trail. short trail. As you see, it's only 0.2 miles. And I've been down this trail many times, and you'll be lucky to see a deer. So the name perplexes me, but yeah, you will see one maybe occasionally, but yeah. Anyway, that's a whole new another story. So the Buck Alley Trail starts here at this point, and the campground is actually right over the knoll and down this corner here. You can almost see it. So if you're hiking in from the campground and you're actually going onto the main trail system, Buck Alley would be your first actual trail that splits off from Acorn, other than the access road. But we're doing this backwards, so we'll still head toward the campground, which is right over here. So and there's that Campground Creek. I'm not sure if that was naturally occurring or purposely dug, but that's the same creek that comes from the camping loop, comes through here, heads down that way, and that's the same creek, same trench we crossed over on the Snowmobile Trail 52C. I mentioned it in that video. That's the same stream on 52C that I mentioned that comes from the campground. So it goes all the way to 52C, all the way out to Pine Grove from here. And it's always got water in it, so it's got to be a spring. Today, of course, it would have water in it. You can still see where it rained hard. Alright, this is a service road for the maintenance crew. Campground's that way. You would be hiking in from the campground. This is your first. This is not a trail, this is a service road. It says so now right there. So there's your sign marker. There's the trail you just came from. So if you're hiking in from the campground, you're gonna want to take a left because the right goes nowhere. It's just a stone dump. So rocks they removed from the beach to get to the sandy part, so you can actually have a sandy beach to swim at instead of a rock wall. As every spring through the winter wave action piles rocks and stuff up along the beaches, so those get removed every year. And that's where they go. Alright, we got the camping loops coming up and an information sign. So normal campers will normally start their trail here. And this is another familiar spot. I'll just roll with you. This might be a little long video, but it's a long trail. Snowmobile Trail comes out over here. This is the area we didn't see. We kind of glanced at it. There's your information sign. Again, I'm trying to find my spot. We are right here right now. So just got a little more to go. Okay. So that's where we are right now. Nice little information sign there. Camping loop right in front of us. And we're going to take a left from here. Oh, right there's the Snowmobile Trail. If you watched the 52C video. Yeah, looks different, don't it? With all the water in it. Glad we did it when we did, huh? So it'd come up through there, and so we're going to follow that 52C Snowmobile Trail again. Sorry for the light. Trail. Yellow Trail, Acorn Trail. It used to be called Yellow Trail, but it's the Acorn now. For some reason, everything went. I'm still, like I said, I've been out of the park system since 2012. So they gave everything physical names like instead of Yellow Trail, it's now the Yellow Acorn Trail to group camping is this way. Somebody hand painted the arrow on there. That's convenient. Somebody must have thought the Yellow Trail was the group camping went the wrong way or something. Got so many complaints. Oh yeah, that don't have an arrow. Because when I worked here, this used to be A Loop, B Loop, C Loop, D Loop, and now they're named. What was the name of this loop? Is that thing still there? Again, referencing to 52C video. That thing's still hanging in the tree. It's been a couple weeks now. So there's the, I want to say that's the Acorn Loop, A Loop, Acorn. You can tell we're on the Acorn Trail. That's the camping area down there, and we're gonna head this way. And this is the same trail we took on the 52C video, except we're gonna turn a left instead of a right. Trying to speed this up a little bit. Okay. There's another group camping sign. So your group camping's right here. There's your trail markers, Acorn Loop, yada yada yada. Snowmobile Trail goes that way up to that yellow sign, and then you obviously see which way it goes from there. Behind that sign is the actual camping loop. You can see everything out there. There's one of the group camping areas. We're going to follow this convenient trail. Here's the other group camping area. And the trail runs right along that. Take you over to the main park road. And I'm going to take a break right here. There used to be an old water fixture somewhere, I thought, in here somewhere. I thought so. Alright, we're gonna head back this way. Some of you may know this question because I have not found out. Actually, I don't think about it until I walk by it, kind of thing. If you don't see it, you don't think about it. So, I'm going to divert this way because I have no idea what the purpose is over here. Is it's not a ball field? But if anybody knows and would like to comment on it, what is this place? It's fenced in all the way around. Like it's a ball field, but that's it. That's the entire thing. It's just like an open field. Somebody's laughing at me. With a fence all the way around it. So what's the purpose of the fence? It's just an entire field. I have no idea. There is a little raise in elevation here all the way around. So if anybody has any idea, I'd like to comment on it. So, yeah, I've never found out or had no idea what it is. Obviously, it used to be gated. Gates wide open. I don't know. It's perplexing every time I walk by it. So if anybody would like to leave a comment on what that used to be. Could have been something way back when, but I have no idea. Alright. Oh, they trimmed this bush down. This used to be a sketchy area back in the day. you do some night activities when you're park employee, and this bush would be up this high, so you never saw around it. So many times I'd come around here and get the crap scared out of me by freaking deer. They'd just be standing right on the other side of it. You might still see a deer trail here. There was a obviously deer trail. It might still exist. I don't know. See if I can find it. This is a deer highway through here on that back side of that fence. That'd go around it, right? Oh, I don't see it anymore. Right there, yeah, still there. Deer trail would come right out here. Across the trail here, but with all that brush and stuff so high, you wouldn't see anything until it ran away. And when you're walking at night in the woods, and all you hear is kind of surprised you once in a while. Yeah, again, that was back before they opened the place up for hunting too, so. Let's just check something out. Oh, got another one right here. Okay. Not sure. Move down farther, you can clearly see the deer trail here. If I follow my finger when I zoom in. Again, it's just on the other side of that fence, so. It really diverts them this way, so yeah. For those who don't visit, there's a lot of acorn trees and nuts and stuff to fall out of trees to keep them, like right after you close up for the season. When I worked here, you'd stay on a little bit longer to help, seal the park up for the winter and stuff. So after all the campers are done on Columbus Day, things got pretty interesting, because then all the deer come out into the camp area to get to the acorns and nuts that fell out of those trees, because people are here. They don't usually come in, but hey, the people are gone, so it's a free-for-all. See our next trail coming up. Well, intersection. That's the 52C trail. And this is on that 52C video. Pretty soon we'll change direction so sunlight won't be in our eyes anymore. Back to the old school signs. Multi-use trail. Skiers having way too much fun. And snowmobilers ahead. Right now. Okay. So 52C is right here. And we come out on the 52C now. There's the group camping snowmobile signs. And that's the Acorn Trail. There's the trail markers right here in the tree. And we're going to continue across the 52C Snowmobile Trail, which is right here. Oh, you can see the park office roof today, so the park office is right off that way. And if you need to get to the park office, it's just a short that way, and then you'll see a big sign saying Park Office Trail with a boot cleaning spot, and that's the only boot cleaning spot in the park is right there for your trail to park office. So we're gonna veer off to the right because we've seen this trail before, so we're gonna turn this way. All right, and again we are on the Acorn Trail. We're almost at the end of it. Our next trail will be coming up, so we'll be ending the video here soon, so I can start the next one. Just keep you on because it's just a short hike over the hill here. see the main, that's the main park road right here. Takes you into the park offices. Alright, well I'm going to start ending the video here. So, that's the Acorn Trail. Takes you from the Pine Grove boat launch to the main access road for Selkirk Shores State Park. It's 1.2 miles long. Again, as said at the beginning, the first half a mile of trail is the scenic one. The rest is just for a decent hike in the woods. Unless you need to come over to the camping loops or main park for some reason, you get to come to the main park. And this is where it comes out here, right on the main access road for Selkirk Shores. Well, hope you liked the video. Don't forget to leave a comment back at that mystery place, and thanks for watching. Here we are, coming up to the end here, the big arrow sign and the main park road. Our next show is just across it. So here we are, fish cleaning station is down this other road. Our next trailhead is right over there. And look down to the main office and ticket attendance building right there. Alright, hope you've enjoyed. Thanks for watching.